What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yesterday's video was funny. Even though I know I took a L at the end, again, I wasn't tripping because I know, come December, those joints are going to be easily available. Now, on top of that, Army, I will be at SneakerCon Phoenix with my boy Candyman Kicks. He got a table. He gonna have him a lot of sneakers. I want to say he got some t-shirts, and of course, your boy will have some of the UNC shorts and some of the UNC jerseys at SneakerCon Phoenix. So if you didn't get a chance to grab it a couple weeks ago, you get a chance to go ahead and grab it one last time before I go ahead and put them joints up for them Air Jordan 6 UNCs when those drop. Also, November 20th, I will be at the Just Nice Sneaker Convention with my boy Just Nice, my boy Mayor, and we're going to have Shade TV in the building as well. So that's going to be a fire event. So if you missed myself and Mayor at the Just Nice event a couple weeks ago, bam, we running it back. Then December 5th, your boy will be at the Soul Train event, the first sneaker event in Huntsville, Alabama. I want to say about like 3 or 4 years. So make sure you grabbing all your tickets. Make sure y'all grabbing y'all tables. Don't wait till the last minute. Everybody likes to wait till the last minute when it comes to buying these tickets, buying these tables. It's going to be around Christmas time. So, look, y'all need to go ahead and start getting some of these gifts because, as y'all know, it's a lot of stuff that is just sitting in the ocean right now because these ports are completely backed up, man. But on another note, I was sent the article from Nice Kicks yesterday, and low-key, this article kind of not necessarily blew my mind because we know a lot of stuff sits overseas. I know I made a post maybe a month or two ago about, just some decent amount of Air Jordans just sitting, and I want to say it was just 4, and it had like all of the people on Instagram just going crazy, like, I'm about to take a trip to China. I'm about to go take a trip to China. And I'm like, it's only 4, Air Jordans that's sitting. I want to say it was like the Pollens and something else, right? And then I get this message from a member of the Army about Nice Kicks. And I'm just like, bruh, like, they literally got just like pretty much stuff from 2020 all the way to current times just sitting on shelves over there. And then it made me think, like, why is stuff sitting over there, but it's such a shortage over here? Now, of course, I know that, most of the Air Jordans and the Nikes that we get are made in China. So it's home for them, you know what I'm saying? But just like over here, just like a lot of this stuff will never sit on shelves. The only thing that's really sitting on shelves over here that I've seen as a recent is the Oreo 5s, the Air Jordan 13 Obsidians. You got a couple stores that had the Jordan 11 Low IEs, the bread colorway, and then you had a couple spots that had the Air Jordan 6 Bordeaux. Other than that, pretty much everything else is gone. Pollens was sitting a couple weeks ago, so a couple people was able to grab a couple things. Pollens, Lightning 4s, those was like the main thing that people were really trying to go for. But as far as just other things, it's busting over there. If you was to walk into one of them Foot Lockers or like the Jumpman stores that they got, it'll be like a kid walking into a candy store. You don't know what to grab. So I want to go ahead and look at some of the shoes that we've seen on the wall over there. And we can also talk about like some of the comments because a lot of people raise, some good, conversation in these comments. Now, the first slide that I see right here is, of course, it said Air Jordan sitting on shelves in China. And then the first slide, we got Air Jordan 4 Lightnings. We got the Air Jordan 5 Shadow Backboards. We got some Oreo 5s. We got these Air Jordan 6 Lows that I feel like I haven't seen in God knows how long. I don't even remember when these Air Jordan 6 Lows dropped. But these look like a men's, these could be a men's drop or it could be a women's drop. But again, I do not remember when these Air Jordan 6 Lows dropped. I remember seeing them, but as far as like the month and a year, I feel like it's been too long. I know they ain't dropped this year, and I feel like they didn't drop last year because this is the year of the 6. But again, I don't remember seeing these joints. So in the comment section below, y'all remind me when these joints drop. You got the Air Jordan 6 Bordeaux. Right below the Bordeaux, you got the Air Jordan 12 Royalties that still haven't even dropped here. Remember I told y'all overseas, sometimes they keep those original release dates. Like the Air Jordan 12 royalties was supposed to have dropped maybe like a week and a half ago here, but Nike pushed the release date back all the way to November for us, but they kept the release date over there in China. I don't know, y'all. This is, to me, I feel like a lot of this stuff will not even be sitting on shelves over here because a lot of people be trying to make a dollar. Will have to feel me, and I've never been to China. I've never, took a step off a plane over there, so I don't know how the sneaker culture is. I know from just hearing people in the military, things like that, they say like, man, overseas I heard that OGs are the main ones they go for, and Air Jordan 1s. So to see a couple Air Jordan 1s sitting as well, but I want to say they say like, hype Air Jordan 1s or OGs, kind of how it is over here. Then you got the Billie Eilish sitting, you got the Air Jordan 1 AJKO, the Storm Blues. Bruh, you even got a pair of Jordan 11 Jubilees. You got Jubilee 11s sitting on shelves. Those came out almost a year ago, and they still sitting. So is it that we don't get enough product? Because if we want to look at supply and demand, I want to say it's more people in China than it is in the United States. So if it's more people over there, are they more selective with what they grab? Or are we literally just grabbing anything to make a quick dollar? And that's what I be talking about as far as like these resellers calling stuff bricks. Oh, these bricks, and they mad because they can't make 20 bucks off the shoe. But some resellers, and a lot of new resellers, they will buy this stuff, literally make $10 on StockX or Go, and then they move on with their day. Now, a profit is a profit, but I feel like our mindsets are completely different. Because, and I'm talking about over here in the United States, our mindset is different. And not to say there's no resellers over there in China or, the eastern part of the world. I don't know, because I ain't never been over there. But I've been over here all 30 years of my life, and I know that all these shoes right here would be gone. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. Next slide, we got some more Billie Eilish sitting. We got the Air Jordan 1 Light Fusion sitting. We got the Laylee May 14s, we got the Bluebird 5s, we got the Billie Eilish 15s. A lot of good stuff is sitting over there. Next slide, more Jordan 4 Lightnings. You got the Air Jordan 11 Low IEs, you got some Jordan 13 Flints. The red Flints, you got some Jordan 7 Flints, you got some Jordan 6 Electric Orange. A lot of members of the Army been hitting me a break. Can you get some more Electric Orange? Can you get some more Electric Orange? You got the Air Jordan 12 Twist. A lot of good stuff is sitting over there. Not just grabbing stuff, just to sit on it. And I'm guilty of it. I like to, grab sneakers that I feel like is going to have a higher value at the end. And I can either trade it or I can move it, whatever it may be. So again, maybe their mindset is completely different than the mindsets of us over here. And again, let's not act like they don't have resellers, because I'm sure they do, but they resale community may not be as big as it is over here. Again, some sneakerheads will literally just buy stuff off the shelves just to make $10, $20. And again, ain't knocking nobody for doing that, but I don't feel like their mindset is like that over there, because they would have bought all this stuff, because we ain't got a lot of this stuff over here. Next slide, you got the Air Jordan 1 prototype. You got some Jordan 1 mids, more Lightning 4s. I see you got the Air Jordan 5, them Oregon, them apple greens that dropped a couple years ago. Was that before COVID, maybe? You know what I'm saying? Those dropped a while ago. You got the Air Jordan 5 Fresh Prince, the white joints. I know them dropped last year. The top 3 Air Jordan 5s. You got the Lucky Green Jordan 13s, Obsidian 12s, the Jordan 5 Steph 2.0s. You got some Pollens up here. You got a lot of good stuff up here again sitting that I feel like over here will be gone. Raging Bulls, the Air Jordan 13 Starfishes, the Racer Blue 3s, PSG 7s, Patinas. It's a lot of good stuff. The Court Purple Jordan 1s. Man, Shadow 2.0s. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Them Shadow 2.0s, I will grab those. I will grab the Shadow 2.0s. You got the Wing 5s. You just got a lot of good stuff, y'all. And again, it raises a lot of questions to the point of why can't we walk into the stores over here and we see this same thing? Now, I want to go ahead and look at some of the comments as well. We got a guy by the name of Shanghai Souls, and I want to say Nice Kicks actually got the photos from Shanghai Souls. And he said, and these are all retail Nike or Jumpman stores for don't mess with me, that fake nonsense. Tired of that but in China, so they all fake narrative. So basically he's saying like, you know, just because these shoes are in China, these are all legit. These all come from a Nike or a Jumpman store. So don't be trying to call them fake because the shoes are sitting in China, because these is where 90% of these joints are probably made anyway. And then I see Sneakerhead Clothing Line. Shout out to Rep. He was like, no disrespect, but they don't wear big sizes normally, and look how big the shoes are. Plus overseas, they are big on runners. It's always been like that. What we consider dope or limited, they feel different overseas. I definitely feel like, you know, overseas they definitely have a different style than we have over here. And again, this is just a couple things that I heard from a couple members of the Army who like in the military and see some of the stuff that actually sits. You know, but the whole thing about the shoes being big sizes and that's why they probably sitting, you gotta remember, if they are heavy on reselling over there and they got big sizes, those big sizes still pop up, you know, on StockX and GOAT, and they can grab them and sell them, and then those will wind up being over here. So I see where he's coming from, but if they were big on reselling like we were, these shoes would still not be sitting, because those big sizes over there are a lot more rare than they are over here. Like for instance, when I bought my Air Jordan 3 soles, the size 10.5 and 11 were going way more than the size 8, 8.5, 9, because they don't make as many big sizes over there. So for the fact that the big sizes are sitting and are going more money over here, they probably not even thinking about just reselling and shipping stuff over here. They just like, man, we don't want them. We gonna let them sit, and those who want them can actually get them. You know, a lot of people saying this is crazy. I see Bun B, shout out to Bun B. He was like, he was just in Colombia. He was like, the Pollens and Lightnings was sitting on shelves all sizes. Now I know for a fact those joints are probably all gone. Another person said, I've been going to China for 25 years and it's always been a great sneaker shopping. What we consider limited gems in the US are still sitting on shelves in China a long time after the release date. And I have to keep remembering that we have a different culture. But bruh, like again, if these shoes, if we had a store in Chicago that was opening up at 11 a.m. and they posted on their website that all of these shoes were sitting, it's going to be a line formed up by like 6 a.m. People trying to be the first ones to get up in there so they can grab whatever and move it. I don't think they do that over there. Now they could. They could. Okay? I'm not over there. Somebody's over there in China or the eastern part of the world. Y'all let us know if, you know, if they stand in line or if they camp out for, you know, crazy hours. I don't know if the camping is still major over here because of all the apps and things like that. I don't know if they have like Flex. I doubt if they have like Flex app and things over there. But anybody in the Army that's located over there in the eastern side of the world, y'all comment down below and let us know, you know, just the vibes over there, how it is just walking into the store and being able to see all these. Because to me, like I said, man, I feel like the Army will have a heck of a time, because a lot of people probably missed out on a lot of these shoes. And again, they got shoes from 2020 that's still sitting on shelves. Ain't nobody even thinking about them. We got another guy saying resellers have created an artificial demand. Now that's deep. Now what I feel like he means by artificial demand is just that we buy up so much stuff that it makes it seem like it's limited. Because again, y'all, nothing really sells out. Nothing really sells out. Y'all seen that by my Nike outlet video the other day. When I went in there, they had the Air Jordan 5 Laney, the blue joints that came out in what, 2019, maybe 2018, one of the two. And they had them Air Jordan 8 South Beaches. Them joints came out 2 years ago. So them joints just been sitting comfortably in a Nike outlet. And is it that we are creating an artificial demand, or is Nike creating this artificial demand? You know, are they creating this demand that these shoes are gonna sell out, you need to buy them? We're gonna restock them, you need to buy them. We're gonna restock them again, you need to buy them before they sell out. Clearly these shoes are not selling out. So if they put everything out at once, give the people the availability to be able to purchase whenever they want, will we see the same thing? Because over here in our head, we know Sneakers app, we know Flex app. We know that if we don't hit on Sneakers app, if we don't hit on Flex app, our next best thing is to do what? Go to StockX, GOAT, eBay, whatever your favorite third-party reselling app is. I feel like that's our mentality. Oh, I'm going to take an L. Let me go ahead and pay resale right now. That's our mentality over here. You know what I'm saying? Just now really thinking about them Travis Scotts. Man, if I don't hit them, I gotta go on eBay and get them. I gotta go on Go to get them. Man, these Air Jordan 12 royalties, I'm gonna go ahead and buy them now off eBay because I know that they gonna sell out. Or, you know, on Sneakers app, they gonna sell out. On Flex app, I ain't got enough points. So my Flex app ain't been working, so I panic and then I'll go ahead and pay resale for it. That is deep when he said this artificial demand, because again, who is creating it? Because he's blaming it on resellers. You know, I feel like if we had, you know, shelves sitting like this would eliminate resellers. It would, because if the shoes are selling, who and why would you pay resale if you could just walk into your store and grab it, you know? So that was deep. This artificial resellers, that was deep. Another guy said so-called gatekeeper resellers, scalpers, and hypebeasts are all to blame. Do y'all think that that's the truth? Do y'all think hypebeasts are the ones to blame again, or do y'all think resellers? Or do y'all think, you know, hey man, we've been drinking this Nike Kool-Aid and we think that everything is gonna, because everything does sell out on sneakers. And to me, it's just funny how things sell out on sneakers, but then they end up in an outlet a couple months later. Air Jordan 11 Low IEs sold out on sneakers, right? We thinking they gone. You can't go into the store on release day at a Foot Locker, Foot Action, Champ and pick up a shoe that nobody claimed or ain't nobody gonna pick up until a couple days later. You know, it's just the rules over here on how to buy shoes is changed so much that you just can't walk into the store and just buy a pair of shoes. Then you got one guy say yes, because they buy reps in China, they know it's the same shoe for half the price. See, that's that whole mentality of every shoe that comes from China is fake. It's a lot of miseducation that goes on in the sneaker community, man. It's a lot of it. It is a lot of people just not really knowing how this stuff works, and then they automatically thinking that something comes from China that is fake, not even thinking in their head that, bruh, these joints are made over there. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying like they just buy reps in China instead of just going to the store and buying the real thing, and that's why them joints are just sitting over there. Again, you know, it's a lot of miseducation that goes on in the sneaker community, and I feel like a lot of people, a lot of new people, and now a lot of older people are starting to believe a lot of stuff that is 100% inaccurate in the sneaker community, man. And I ain't trying to put on a cape and save everybody, bro, because it's literally some people you just cannot get to when it comes to these sneakers, bro. And ain't nobody got time to waste to try to fill up everybody's head. But everybody here is basically saying like, man, they want to take a trip to China. They want to go over there. They want to, you know what I'm saying, buy up everything and things of that nature. I just wish that we had that same kind of vibe over here where we can easily just walk into a store if we took an L. But Army, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section below. It's a lot of good things over there sitting. If you got some people over there, tell them to hit up some of these stores. Go ahead and grab you some of this stuff and ship it back over here for you, especially since it's sitting on shelves, because 90% of the stuff we seen in these pictures are sold out over here. So again, y'all let me know how y'all feel about all of this stuff in the comment section below. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vault, Unbreakable Army. Stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones and remember to remain humble. And we out.